So the value of an advice. Probably you already have heard that quote. Only hear advices from people that are where you want to be. So for example, if you want to become a multi-millionaire, you should only be listening advices from multi-millionaires or billionaires, whatever. And recently I read this letter from Seneca that talks a little bit about a really similar topic. The name of the letter is about the value of advices. And one of the first things that he said is like, when someone is trying to show to the other one how he should be like living properly. So let's say for example that you have a friend that he's been doing a lot of wrong things. He's addicted to something. He's just going to parties and things like that. He's not working, whatever. Um, and you start to giving advices to him. So for example, you try to say to him that he needs to work out, he needs to start working, making money and things like that. But the thing is, you should not be like telling to him what he should be doing if he was like healthy. You should learn to him how he can become healthy, how to start doing the right things. So the quote that he says on the letter is, "You are only going to shun the sick man what he should be doing if he was good, instead of making him good." And for me, that quote, like this phrase, was really interesting because, for example, personally, I have a really big friend of mine. Like we have been friends since I was literally since I know myself as a human. We are friends, but the thing is, he does a lot of wrong things, and I always try to help him, like just telling things that he needs to do, like you need to start doing this and this, but he doesn't do those things, and the reason for it is because like he's sick. Let's say I need to help him to like become good, like stop being sick. I don't know what the right word for like the opposite of sick, but whatever. Like I just need to him to become healthy, so I can help him when he becomes healthy to like become rich and achieve his goals. One of the other things that like really connect to me to this letter is the quote that I said on the beginning, like just hear advices from people that want to be where you are. For me, it's one of the most important quotes in the world, because I have been like practicing it, let's say, because there's a lot of people that I know on the internet or even like in real life that they already achieved some things that I want to do, like I want to achieve. Because like as I said many times on this channel, my goal in life is just to impact the world. I want to impact the world and have a legacy. But for me to achieve it, I have like things that I'm going to do before it, so I can achieve those things. So for example, I need to have a big YouTube channel, because right now one of the best ways to impact people's life is having a YouTube channel. So I'm going to start. I'm starting doing it. I have been watching a lot of successful YouTubers, and I always try to hear the advices that you do. For example, one of the main advices that all of the biggest content creators said right now is you need to be consistent. I even talk like I don't talk to him. I just sent a message to Daniel Dolly, I think it's his name, asking like for a little bit of tips, and he literally just sent me consistency. I'm going to do what he says, like. And the other thing is start doing short content video, like for shorts here on YouTube, because right now it's what like people are most watching because of scrolling down and brain rot kind of shit. So I always like try to hear this type of advice that they make to me. But continuing to the letter from Seneca, like after that he says a little more about what is like living well, what's the proper way of living and things like that. It's kind of the same thing that he always says. But next to the end of the letter he says, forgetting the problems is the way to like solve them. The fortune helps the brave people, but the cowards they stay on the way, stay on the path, whatever. So it basically just says there's no reason for you to like be remembering about those problems when you have some problem. It's really related to that stoic thing that if there's a problem and there's no way to solve it, there's no reason for you to be thinking about it because there's no way to solve it. So you're just losing your time. And if there's a problem and there's a way to solve it, there's no reason for you to like be thinking about it because there is a solution for that problem. So what are you worrying about? You know. And the other part about the fortune, for me, is like the most important one. Because it makes a shit ton of sense. For me, and we can even like relate this fortune to other things in life. For example, reaching your goals, becoming successful, becoming a millionaire, like becoming rich, or becoming like the best player at some shit. I really do believe that the people that achieve this type of thing, that become the greatest at something, they need to be brave as hell, bro. Like brave as hell, because most of them, even like, they just like stick to one thing without knowing if it's going to help them in some way. One thing that I really like is someone that, for example, started playing some game since he was young and dedicated his whole life to that game. I know that for playing games like basketball, football, soccer, whatever, it's kind of like easy to start doing this thing since you were a kid because it's fun to do it, but probably in some moment you need to like stop doing some things and just focus it on getting better at that sport and having the brave to like keep going on this path, knowing that like, for example, in the soccer world, 90% of soccer players they are really 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 bad paid, like really bad, and just like the 10% or 1% whatever that have a really good salary. And like to really be good at it, you need to have some kind of brain. But I think that for rich people like that have business, it's more easier to seek this kind of thing because most of the time they need to stick to some business that no one believes on it. For example, I don't know, Amazon. Who would think that selling books online would be a good thing? Like there's no reason for it. But he stick to it and started like improving and things like that, and right now Amazon is just one of the, if not the biggest like e-commerce whatever on the internet. So yeah, like the main advice right here is just hear advices from people that achieved things that you want to achieve. I know that it could be sound a little bit like strange for me to talk about it because I give a lot of advice right here, but all the advices that I try to give here, they are from my personal experiences or the advices from people that I hear the advice, like the advice are from people that I want to achieve the things that they have done. So I'm just passing that advice because probably you already heard about it. Like one of the best ways of learning something is teaching for someone that thing. So by teaching for you the advices that people give to me, it's one of the ways for me to learn about that advice and really understand it deeply. So yeah, basically that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope that I helped you in some way. I'm trying to improve a little bit this type of video. I always do not have any type of script. I just like pick something random and just start talking about it on the camera. But I know for sure that the videos on this YouTube channel are just going to get better, better, and better. And just keep looking at it. You are going to be really excited about the improvements that this channel is going to have. And I know that we are going to hit like 100k subs until the end of the year. Right now it could be like sounding something impossible, but it's going to happen because I'm going to improve and being consistent with what I'm doing. So yeah, basically that's it. I really hope you enjoyed. Comment something down below, hit the like button and subscribe on this channel. See ya. I hope to see you on my next video.